Hey everyone, welcome to Seth's Virtual Talent Showcase number 31. That was my 30-second countdown that StreamYard provides. I really like it. I really like that song. Dun, 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 dun. It's very catchy. This is great. We had 2 people watching. We just jumped to 14. I have to kill the first few minutes of the show. I know it takes people a while to be like, where am I clicking? Is this the link? Is this how to watch? It looks like it could be a show, but it's not here yet. And it is here, and our audience keeps growing. So thank you for tuning in tonight. I took a week off, so it's weird. It's like, what happened? Did I go on vacation? No, I didn't. I actually took last week off. I don't know if you know this. There was an election last week in this country, and there just was no way I was going to be able to focus on a show. I was actually texting swing states for the last few weeks, and that's all I did Monday and Tuesday was text. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all I did was watch MSNBC 24 hours straight. And then I would go to sleep. And I don't know, Steve Kornacki was always there. I would go to bed at 4 a.m. and I'd wake up at noon and Steve Kornacki was still there. And I'd be like, Steve, did you sleep? Did you change your clothes? Like, did you shower? Like, it's crazy. He's like amazing. That guy's amazing. He does all this math in his head. It was nuts. It was nuts. But we did it. We made it through. Congratulations, everybody. It's such a relief. And here we are back at SETH'S Talent Showcase. Woohoo. The other thing that has changed since I was last here is the time changed, which the daylight savings time ended. And all of a sudden, during tech rehearsal, there's no sun. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so late already. And I'll tell you, my cat has still not adjusted to the time change. And I keep trying to explain to him that we're going to bed a little later. That means we get up a little later. He's waking me up too early. And every day I'm like, no, this is not right. It was an hour early. Now it's a half hour early. I'm slowly nudging him in the right direction. But anyway, welcome to the show. Now we have 30 people watching. I feel like I have killed enough time. So this is my show, and we have a lot of repeat performers tonight, so maybe some of you have been here before. If so, welcome back. But so I used to, in the old days, do these shows live at Don't Tell Mama, which is a cabaret venue in Midtown Manhattan. And I did 583, and then we still don't know when we're going to be back there. So I'm still here virtually, and this is my 31st show virtually. And there's some perks to being virtual, you know, and you don't have the 2-drink minimum that the club enforces. You can take a pee break whenever you want. Just so you know, we can't see you. You can only see me, so feel free to take a pee break. And, you know, if we were there live, they would say, please turn off your cell phones. I'm going to say, please keep them on because you're probably using it to watch right now. So it's very important. Don't turn your cell phone off while you watch the show. And some of the other interesting things when you're virtual is it's interactive and you can comment along. Like right here, Rob Tendy has sent a whole bunch of hand emojis. It's weird. One is like this, one is like this, or is it like this? I don't know. It looks like those hands don't have thumbs. I'm not quite sure what they mean. Raise the roof, maybe. We have Noel is here for Amy, but he has to go to work soon. Oh no. Well, hopefully if you miss Amy, you can watch it again. It'll be up forever. We got a hello, Severians Venture Studios. Don't know. That's probably a person. We'll say hello back. Why not? So as you see, you can comment while you watch the show. Let us know you're here to see. The performers can read the comments. So please, we got another one. Angela's here for Amy. Joey's here for Amy. But break a leg, everyone. Thank you, Joey. It seems like Amy has some fans. If you're here for someone other than Amy, let us know. Otherwise, we're just going to assume everyone's here for Amy. Now, Adrielle is here for L'Oreal and says she better kill it. I'm not sure what it is, but hopefully there won't be any murder on the show tonight. Also, as you see, there's a little ticker tape. If you are in a position to donate $10 and, you know, that we would be very grateful. And please let me know who you're here to see. I'll make sure they get their portion. We got more for Amy. We got a generic can't wait with a blue heart. We got someone for ANNIKA. We got more for ANNIKA. Hello from Connecticut, watching for Ginny. Let's Go Christanka. I only have a Christina in the show, but maybe that's a special way of saying Christina. More Christina. We got someone in Lincoln, Nebraska watching. Christina is queen. Lots of exclamation points from Emily. So that's great. So I think that's it. Oh, final thing I'll say before we start is if this was a live show, I would be playing piano for them live. But since this is not, there's no way to do that on the internet. I have played the tracks for them yesterday at rehearsal. So when you hear the piano part, you can be like, that's a great piano part. And then be like, oh, Seth is playing piano. So it's just not live. Anyway, to start the show, this is a song from my self-isolation song cycle. Times are hard, there's no denying it, but there's an easy solution, and it's time to start trying it. 6 feet apart, 6 feet apart, we must all stay 6 feet apart. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet apart, and we will survive. Let's go for a walk in the park. We won't touch in case someone's regulating us. We'll converse and might even laugh, long as there's 2 yardsticks always separating us. 6 feet apart, 6 feet apart. We must all stay 6 feet apart. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 feet apart, and we will survive. We can FaceTime all day and night. I'll get lots of beeps out of my new phone tripod. Google Hangouts, Netflix parties, real life dates will be as obsolete as my iPod. Having space will bring some grace, and sometimes it's nice to be far apart. You won't have to shower as much, and you can be less self-conscious when you fall. 6 feet apart, 6 feet apart. We must all stay 6 feet apart. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 feet apart, and we will survive. So be smart and don't lose heart. It's time to start staying 6 feet apart. All right, monstrous applause in my head. Let me bring on our first performer. Our first performer tonight has a love and adoration for Trader Joe's cookie butter, enjoys cooking salmon whilst drinking a very cheap bottle of white wine, and despite her girly appearance, enjoys spending many days leading hiking trips in the wilderness and practicing her outdoor survival skills as a Maine woodsman and lifeguard. Please welcome Ginny Swanson. Hey, Ginny, how's it going?
Hey, it's going great, Seth. How are you?
I'm good. I love Trader Joe's,
I know,
especially
that
the
place is great.
dunkers. Have you ever had the Trader Joe dunkers?
Yes, I have. Those are really good.
I know.
I also really like their frozen section.
Oh, yeah. Trader Joe's is great. One of my good friends works there. All right, take it away.
Awesome. Hey, guys. I just want to say hello to all my family and friends that are watching. I'm going to be doing what I do best, country and comedy today. So the first song that I chose is If You Knew My Story from Bright Star. It's a message of perseverance and hope, which we all need right now. If you knew my story, you'd have a hard time believing me. You think that I was lying. Joy and sorrow never last. I'll die trying not to live in the past. If you knew my story, my heaven and my hell. If you knew my story, you'd have a good story to tell. I left my clothes on that cold river rock, my cares and my woes rolled up in my socks. I lay down in that mountain stream, and the icy water rushed over me. If you knew my story, my heaven and my hell, if you knew my story, you'd have a good story to tell me. I'm not alone. Tell me I'm not alone. Many backs have broken from lesser weight, I know. I was born to carry more than I can hold. Even though I stumble, even though I fall, you'll never see me crumble. You'll never see me crawl. If you knew my story, draw the water from my well. If you knew my story, you'd have a good story to tell me. I'm not alone. Tell me I'm not alone. Even though I stumble, even though I fall, you'll never see me crumble. You'll never see me crawl. If you knew my story. So there is that one. And my next song is one that I love to sing, and it's also a dream role of mine. It is When You Got It, Flaunt It from the Producers. So I hope you enjoy. When you got it, flaunt it, step right up and strut your stoof. People tell you modesty's a virtue, but in the theater, modesty can hurt you. When you got it, flaunt it, show your assets, let them know you're proud. Your goodies you must push, stick your chest out, shake your douche. When you got it, shout it out loud. When you got it, show me. Put your hidden treasures on display. Violinists love to play any string, but audiences really love a G-string. When you got it, shout it. Let's all but hear which far about. Clothes may make them tan, all a girl needs is a tan. When you got it, let it hang out. When I was just a little girl in Sweden, my thoughtful mother gave me this advice. If nature blesses you from top to bottom, shoulder top to bottom, don't think twice. Don't think twice. Then you got it. Get it. Let the public feast upon your charms. People say that being prim is proper, but every showgirl knows a prim will stop her. Then you got it. Give it. Don't be selfish, give it all away. Don't be shy, be bold and cute. Show the boys at birthday soon. Then you got it. If you got it. Once you got it.
job, Ginny. I love that extra high note. I love the extra high note at the end.
Thank you.
I saw that show on the Broadway during previews, and it was great. And then I saw it again like 2 years later. It was still good, but it wasn't quite as good. Like Nathan Lane.
I would love to do the show.
Yeah, Nathan Lane was kind of over it, I think, at that point. But
right.
It was magical. One of the first weeks of previews was like, woo!
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, and Sperience Venture Studios says, yay, Ginny, amazing.
Thank you, Dad.
Well, then you do know who that is. Got it. All right, thank you so much. Great job.
Bye-bye.
All right, our next performer tonight made getting her equity card her 2020 goal, and then 2020 happened. So instead, she's doing virtual readings, virtual performances, and virtual showcases to keep her in shape for when the apocalypse ends. It's going to end right. Please welcome Rachel Diamond. Hey, Rachel, how's it going?
Hi. I'm good.
I think it'll end. I'm hopeful. I'm more hopeful this week than I was last week.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, we can do it. We're getting through.
Yeah.
All right, take it away.
All right. So my first song is from the last 5 years. One day we're just like Leave It to Beaver. One day it's just a typical life, and then he's off on a trip to Jamie Land, staring catatonic out the window, barely even breathing all the while. And then he'll smile, his eyes light up, and deep within the ground, without a sound, a moment comes to life, and I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. Next day, it's just like it never happened. We're making dinners, we're making plans. Then he gets on a mule train to Jamie Land, handful after handful of Doritos, circling the apartments, logging miles. And then he smiles, his eyes light up, and how can I complain? Yes, he's insane, but look what he can do. And I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. And it's true, I tend to follow in his stride. Instead of side by side, I take his cue. True, but there's no question, there's no doubt. I said I'd stick it out and follow through. And when I do, then he smiles. And where else can I go? I didn't know the rules do not apply. Then he smiles, and nothing else makes sense, while he invents the world that's passing by. And I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. Aren't I? I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. All right, so that was my first song. Now my second song, being part of something artistic has gotten quite a bit harder during COVID, but my next song from the show, title of show, talks about how even without a global pandemic, finding artistic fulfillment can be kind of difficult. I'm gonna start, who knows? Come on. Dancing in the backyard, Kool-Aid mustache and butterfly wings, hearing Andrea McArdle sing from the hi-fi in the den. I've been waiting my whole life to find a way back to then. I aim for the sky, a 9-year-old can see so far. I'll conquer the world and be a star. I'll do it all by the time I'm 10. I would know that confidence if I knew a way back to then. So I bailed on my hometown and became a college theater dork. I was eastbound and out, moving to New York. So I crammed my life in a U-Haul to find my part of it all. But the mundane sets in, we play by the rules and plow through the days. The years take us miles away from the time we wondered when we'd find a way back to then. And when you least expect, opportunity walks through the door. You suddenly connect with the thing that you forgot that you've been looking for. And there you are, right in the middle of what you love, with the craziest of company. You're having a kick-ass time and being who you wanted to be in this world. You're that little girl with her wings unfurled, flying again. Back in the backyard dancing, I found a way back to them.
Yay! Great job, Rachel.
Thank you.
I'm glad we figured out all your internet today. That was very stressful
Me too.
before. But you can tell your roommates they can
Yes,
come
I
out of their
will.
rooms now.
I will do that.
All right, thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay, our next performer tonight graduated from Oakland University in Rochester, Michigan this spring. Her life post-grad has been full of backpacking with her family, binging TV shows, Avatar: The Last Airbender being her favorite, and lots of Cheez-Its. She is thrilled to be with us tonight. Please welcome ANNIKA Andersson. Hey, ANNIKA, how's it going?
It's going good. How about with you?
I'm good. What is this show, Avatar: The Last Airbender, about? I've heard it, but I don't know anything about it.
Oh, in quick summation, it's about everyone can do different elemental bending. So fire, water, earth, air. And the Avatar is like the chosen one to save everyone. He does airbending. And it's a kid show I didn't watch when it was aired.
Oh, it's for
watched
kids.
Animal Planet as a kid. So
Got it. Which platform is it on?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, interesting. Well, maybe I'll try, when I need something that's not violent or whatever.
Exactly.
All right, take it away.
Hi, I don't know where you guys are tuning in from, but I'm in my parents' basement, and this is a chair from my childhood bedroom. Now, I know, like, for us early 20s people, it can be kind of weird living at home, but I don't know. I kind of like this, like, security for now of living in my childhood room. as quiet and as meek as a mouse. In most situations, I'm afraid, but I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own COVID corner, in my own germ-free chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wings of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I am driving to Nebraska to see my family. I am drinking lots of tea with my friends. I am living in Middle-earth with Gandalf and the Hobbits and Chopin. Why not? I'm a girl, men go mad for. Love's a game I can play with the cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own germ-free chair. Now, something else I've been trying at my desk with my chair is online dating. And by trying, I mean I haven't even posted my profile. See, I keep getting stuck on the picture portion of the profile. I wanted to post a picture of me in my graduation gown, but some little voice told me that's too strong, that's coming on too strong. And I don't know why we still have that. And I wanted to explore it through song. That kind of, I need to be a good girl kind of thing. I'm your average, ordinary kind of woman, has a theater degree, unemployed Gen Z, others as nice. You meet often, I know, at least once or twice, every other swipe or so. I'm your everyday, customary kind of woman, almost 6 feet tall, modest to a fault, conservative with a budget, don't like shopping, liberal, let's go Joe, just your average ideal. I mean, I've graduated with honors, I've also written 2 plays, I also like directing. But that doesn't interest you much at all right now. But things change. Still, I understand if I'm not your kind of woman. We can't even meet face to face. No mask, no thanks, and I've no spicy pictures, no bait I can twirl. But I'm motivated, creative, talented, beautiful, not average. You'd be lucky, wonderful
Yay! That was so much fun. I love the little parodies.
I love writing them. They're so much fun. Oh, it's
let's do it again. We'll do it as a duet this time.
One more time.
So Malin says COVID Cinderella is something she never knew she needed until now.
Thanks, Molly. That's my sister.
I figured you were related to her because your last names are the same.
Thanks, Molly.
Thanks. Great job, Annika.
Thank you.
Okay, that was super fun. Our next performer tonight is a cow enthusiast from the West Coast who is paralyzingly afraid of large human statues. By day, she is an assistant to a kick-ass female sculptor, and by night, she is a backup singer for a ska band that unfortunately has canceled several band tours due to COVID. She is missing the music, but is here to sing it for you now. Please welcome CHRISTINA DEWAR. Hey, Christina, how's it going?
Surprisingly hot for November.
I know, it's like the Indian summer or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think I've ever played the ukulele with sweaty hands, but I guess we're going to try that tonight.
I love cows too. You know, I've been a cow for Halloween for 15 years now.
I don't know why
I don't know if you've
haven't
seen
been.
the web series episode about my Halloween costume. But yes, this
Nice.
was the 15th year, and it's kind of falling apart, but I still use it because I paid $40 for it in 2006.
That's the way to do it. You got to recycle.
Exactly. All
Responsibly.
right, take it away, Christina.
Thank you. I'm just going to start singing and talk in the middle. I'm going to try that just to calm the sweaty nerves. The sun has gone, it's forgotten me. It's dark, I cannot see. Why does this rain pour down? I'm gonna drown in the sea of deep confusion. Somebody told me, I don't know who, whenever things are sad and blue, and you're feeling all alone and left behind, just take a look inside and you will find you gotta hold on through the night, stay on, things will be alright, even in the dark, when not a bit of sparkling sing-song sunshine up above, spreading rays of sunny love, just hang on to the vine, stay on, soon you'll be divine. If you start to cry, just look into the sky, something's coming up ahead to turn your tears to dew instead. And so I hold on to this advice when change is hard and not so nice. If you listen to your heart the whole way through, your sunny someday will come one day soon to you. Thank you. I do have a studio audience at home of one. So that was the first time ever I've ever played and sang ukulele in front of anybody that is not my mom and my boyfriend. So I'm very nervous. That was the very first. Woo. But yes, like Seth said, I am a backup singer to a ska band. Shout out to Stop the Presses. We, as a band last year, went and toured all around the country in an RV, and I realized that I was the only one in the whole RV that couldn't also play an instrument, and that was just the weirdest kind of peer pressure in the world. So I decided I was going to pick up the ukulele, and honestly, as soon as I did that, my parents got on board 10,000%, and my dad, literally, you heard that I was a cow enthusiast, he made me a ukulele. You guys, this is the perfect Walking Dad pun. It's like, what? Oh, it's upside down. How do I? Here we go. It's an electric ukulele too. He made this. One day I will be brave enough to play this for you, but we're working our way up. So, but yes, so I started learning, had a huge support group, which was lovely. And then I promised myself when the pandemic hit, I was just gonna knuckle down and practice so that I could become proficient enough to play. And here we are, me fulfilling that goal that I set at the beginning of the pandemic, and now it's November and I'm real nervous, but here we are. Thank you so much for being here at my debut. I'm very excited. The next and final song I'm going to sing for you. This one is from the musical theater Canon,
And the first one was not, but this is more my style. So I'm going to take you to a fairy tale land next, where I'm a princess with a ukulele. All right. This is called Happily Ever After from Once Upon a Mattress. They all lived happily, happily, happily ever after. The couple walks happily out of the chapel, eternally tied. As the curtain descends, there is nothing but loving and laughter. When the fairy tale ends, the heroine's always the bride. Ella, the girl of the cinders, did the wash and the walls and the windows, though she landed a prince who was brawny and blue-eyed and blonde. Still, I honestly doubt that she could ever have done it without that crazy lady with the wand. Cinderella had outside help. I have no one but me. Fairy godmother, 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 where can you be? I haven't got a godmother. Have you? Snow White was so pretty, they tell us that the queen was insulted and jealous, that the mirror declared that Snow White was the fairest of all. So she was dumped on the border, but then saved by some men who adored her. Oh, I grant you, they were small, but there were 7 of them, practically an army. I'm alone in the night, by myself, not an elf, not a witch, not a goblin in sight. That girl had 7 grown-ass men working around the clock just for her. And yeah, she was poisoned, but she lived happily, happily, happily ever after. The magical kiss counteracted the apple eventually. Though I know I'm not clever, I'll do what they tell me I have to. I want some happily ever after to happen to me. I'm Winifred, maid of the mire. I've one simple human desire. Oh, I asked for no more than 2 shoes on the floor next to mine. Oh, someone to fly and to float with, to swim in the marsh and the moat with. As for this one, well, he'd be fine, but now it's all up to me. And I'm burning to bring it all out. If I don't, I'll be stuck with goodbye and good luck and get out. But I don't want to get out, you guys. I want to get in. I want to get into some happily, happily ever after. I want to walk happily out of that chapel eternally tied. For I, wait for it, no, nope, know that I'll never live happily ever after. Till after I'm a bride, and then I'll be happily happy, yes, happily happy. And thoroughly satisfied, satisfied, satisfied. Oh yeah! Woo!
Woo!
That was a reach for that part, but we did it.
Great job, Christina. That was so much fun. Everyone loves the ukulele. I think you can make great music on it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all night. Megan Dolby says, wow, my heart just exploded. Killing it, Christina. You actually, the comments have gone wild. So go back and read them now that you
I have to, yes.
You can take a deep breath. Thank you so much. Great job.
Thank you.
That was so much fun. She really milked all that cow stuff. All right. So we're halfway through the show. I just want to remind you that if you haven't paid your $10 yet, and you're in a position where you can afford to, we would very much appreciate it if you Venmo or PayPal, and let me know who you're here to see so that your friend gets their portion. Oh, and you can do that in the future too. I actually just got payment from a show from 6 weeks ago. It's totally fine. Just let me know who you're here to see, even if it's 6 weeks from now, 6 months from now, 6 years from now. Believe me, we'll still take the money. All right, our next performer tonight exfoliates and loves everything glitz and glam. She loves avocados and she thinks dogs should be able to run for president. She is multiracial and bilingual and also thinks that the aliens should just make the grand appearance already, which would just make 2020 all the better. Last but not least, the spoiled baby runs her household and there's nothing she can do about it. Please welcome L'Oreal O'Neill. How's it going? Are you muted? You are muted. Dun, dun, dun. This is the real reason I ask how you're doing, is to make sure you're not muted.
Oh, yeah. Can you hear me now?
All right, now I can hear you.
All right.
Yes. Woo! How's Florida going?
Oh, you know, same old thing. Just a different day.
All right. Take it away.
All right. 1 second. I miss restless as a willow in a windstorm. I miss jumpy as a puppet on the string. I'd say that I had spring fever, but it isn't spring. I'm sorry I didn't vaguely discontented, like a nightingale without a song to sing. Oh, why should I have spring fever when it isn't even spring? I keep wishing I were somewhere else, walking down a strange new street, hearing words that I have never heard from a man I yet to meet. I'm as busy as a spider spinning daydream. I'm as giddy as the baby on a swing. I haven't seen a crocus or a rosebud or a robin on the wing. But I feel so gay in a melancholy way that it might as well be spring. It might as well be All right. Well, COVID's still kicking, still around, but guess what? I'm still alive. I'm still well. So it is what it is. Shout out to my dog, Adriel. Whoop, whoop. Always available for private voice lessons if any of you guys are looking. Great guy. Yeah, let's just get this show on the road. And voila. Yay! We move too fast. We miss so much. We seldom see all the miracles in front of us. A warm embrace, a human touch, and so we go. I race around, search high and low for the truth I used to know. When there was magic to be found, 'cause finding wonderland is finding who you are, the child within who's always been there, like a shining star. So when I close my eyes, I just remember I keep on finding wonderland. It finding wonderland. Ordinary magic happens every single day. Wonderland is never far away. But finding Wonderland is going home again to build the love another gift and giving back again. You should look your way, reach out for someone there, and you'll be finding Wonderland. You'll be finding Wonderland. Thank you.
Yay! Great job, L'Oreal. Adrielle says, woohoo.
He's always
Woo.
good.
Yes, I figured I'd put his comment up since you shouted him out. He's a great guy. Thanks for watching, Adrielle. All right, great job. Thank you so much. Okay, our next performer tonight is she once voiced a talking doll and has performed in Yiddish before. Boy, she's addicted to TikTok and is obsessed with Loveville High. Please welcome Amy Erlanger. Hey, Amy, how's it going?
Hi.
Do you
Going
speak?
okay.
Do you speak Yiddish really well, or you just read the
I
words?
am not fluent. I'm not fluent.
Did you see the Fiddler on the Roof production in Yiddish?
I sang one song. I wasn't actually in the production at all, but I had learned one of the songs in Yiddish.
Oh, yeah, I saw Fiddler in Yiddish. You know, they
So
did.
did I.
It was really good. I had like 12 friends in it. It was really fantastic.
Yeah, I knew a couple people part of it too. We
That's
Jews,
cool.
you know, all of us Jewish people, we know
We
each
all
other.
know each other. I know I went backstage and I was like, oh, I know you, I know you, I know Jew, I know Jew.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a small Jewish world. All right, take it away.
So, hi everybody. So for my first song, you know, there are times where we just all feel alone, but then you realize like how many more people there are that are like you. And it's a very weird feeling. So I present to you guys Strangers Like Me from Tarzan. Okay. And my phone just freaking malfunctioned. Okay. Whatever you do, I'll do it too. Show me everything and tell me how. It all means something, and yet nothing to me. Oh, I can see there's so much to learn. It's all so close and yet so far. I see myself as people see me. Oh, I just know there's something bigger out there. I wanna know, can you show me? I wanna know about these strangers like me. Tell me more, please show me. Something's familiar about these strangers like me. Every gesture, every move that she makes me feel like never before. Why do I have this growing need to be beside her? Oh, these emotions I never knew. Of some other world far beyond this place. Beyond the trees, above the clouds. Oh, I see before me a new horizon. I wanna know, can you show me? I wanna know about these strangers like me. Tell me more, please show me. Something's familiar about these strangers like me. Come with me now to see my world, where there's beauty beyond your dreams. Can you feel the things I feel right now with you? Take my hand, there's a world I need to know. I wanna know, can you show me? I wanna know about these strangers like me. Tell me more, please show me. Something's familiar about these strangers like me. I wanna No. Okay, and for my next song, there's finding the people like you. I'm just typing in my password in a strange world. But then there's the comfort. There's the comfort in finding those people. And it can be very bewitching. So I present to you for my next song, Under Your Spell from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I lived my life in shadow, never the sun on my face. It didn't seem so sad though, I figured that was my place. Now I'm facing light, something just isn't right. I'm under your spell, how else could it be? Anyone would notice me. It's magic, I can't tell how you set me free, brought me out so easily. I saw a world enchanted, spirits and charms in the air. I always took for granted I was the only one there. But your power shone brighter than any I've known. I'm under your spell, nothing I can do. You just took my soul with you. You are your time so well. I don't hear you. Everything I choose is true. You make me into the tide. I can feel you inside. I'm under your spell, surging like a sea, floating you so helplessly. I break with every spell, lost in ecstasy, spread beneath my willow tree. You make me
Yay!
Thank
Great
you.
job, Amy. Joey Barta says, go Amy.
Hi, Joey.
And Angela says, so far you've sounded amazing with 3 exclamation points. 3. All right, thank you so much, Amy. Great job.
Thank you.
Okay, our next performer tonight is a huge ladybug lover. She loves to enjoy her life with her 8 ladybug toys and those live ones in her dorm. In her free time, she enjoys playing zither and composing music and writing stories about her past life. She also loves dancing on the street, in the hallway, and anywhere else, especially the school dining hall. Please welcome Lucy YUWEI Dow. Hey, Lucy, how's it going? You are on mute.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hi, everyone.
That's 2 performers tonight on mute. We fixed it. All right. You ready? Take it away.
Great. Hello, everyone. My first song of the night is Thanks a Lot, But No Thanks. I'm actually singing this song to the people. I will say thank you to them, but actually, I don't need the help. So please enjoy the first song. Thanks for the present of the silver blooming. Thanks for the play and the ice skating rink. Thanks for the yacht and for the song to go sing. Thanks a lot, but no thanks. Thanks for the scrambles I was floating on board. Thanks for the factory once known as Ford. Thanks for finding The second song I will sing today is Bring on the Man from the musical Jekyll and Hyde. Lucy Harris is actually my dream role. I have played this role before, and I'm hoping in the future I'm able to play it again. So please enjoy the song. There was a time, I don't know when, I didn't have much time for men. But this is now, and that was then. I'm learning. I go alone, now on her own. Let's try to have a heart of stone. So I try not to let them know my yearning. I have no show, I have no need. I truly do, I don't succeed. So let's bring on the men and let the fun begin. A little touch of sin by made another minute step this way. It's time for us to play. They say we may not pass this way again, so let's waste no more time. Bring on the men. I always knew, I always said, that you can lace in black and red. From travel man, red off his head, it's easy. So many men, so little time. I found them all, is that a crime? They say that I'm too easy. They make me laugh, they make me cry, they make me sick, so God knows why. We say bring on the men, and let the fun begin. A little touch of sin by made another minute step this way. It's time for us to play. They say they may not pass this way again, so let's waste no more time. Bring on the men. They break your heart, they steal your soul, take you apart, and yet they somehow make you whole. So not the game, I suppose it goes by any other name. The perfume and the prick's the same. I like to have a man for breakfast each day, and very social, and I like it that way. But any morning I need something to munch, so I ask over to man for lunch. And man, I'm glad about my afternoon teas. I'm quite informal, I just do it to please. Those triple sandwiches are my favorite ones. I'm also very partial to buns. And then the palace over to dine. My Adam dinner on my man friend's delight. My lady morning I need something to munch. They all come early, in bed by 9. So let's bring on the men and let the fun begin. A little touch of sin by made another minute step this way. It's time for us to play. They say they may not pass this weekend, so let's waste no more time. Bring home the men.
Yay! Great job, Lucy. You had a lot of comments this time. Lynn Chen says, Lucy, you're doing amazing. Casey says, I'm living for this. Ava says, go Lucy. Elizabeth says, yes, Lucy, in all caps, exclamation point, with a heart emoji. So great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Our final performer tonight is from my hometown, East Brunswick, New Jersey, where we went to high school together. She lives with her husband, Jeff, and their 10-year-old son, David. She was a librarian before the pandemic, but now she's on furlough for 8 months and counting. When she is not playing teacher during virtual schooling with her son, she is mastering the art of Netflix binging, eating way too many carbs, and spending her husband's hard-earned money on retail therapy to make her feel less depressed. Please welcome Lori NATTRASS. Hey, Lori, how's it going?
Hi, everybody. I'm fine. How are you, Seth?
I'm good. What are you currently binging on Netflix?
Right now, I'm currently watching Showtime's Shameless. It is so funny, and I
I
highly
like
recommend it.
Shameless. Yes,
Yeah,
I've seen all the Shameless. I think there's a new season coming out in about a month.
Yes, I can't wait for that, and I think it's going to be the final season too. And I hope
Yes.
they bring back Emmy Rossum for it. I really do.
I hope she comes back for the finale. I don't know. She
hope-
definitely was done with the show, I think.
Yeah, I hope they bring her back. I really do, but it is a hilarious show. I'm also binging Succession, HBO Succession. I love it. Schitt's Creek, Curb Your Enthusiasm, all that good stuff. And like Seth said, I am a librarian, so I've got a lot of book recommendations for anyone who is interested.
I counted. I'm up to 34 books I've read this pandemic so far.
Really? Oh
Yes.
my gosh, that is amazing.
I have not much else to do. Books and Netflix, books and Netflix.
My personal favorite genre is suspense, thriller suspense. And I can tell you, Ruth Ware is an excellent writer. I highly recommend The Death of Mrs. Westaway and The Woman in Cabin 10. Amazing.
All right, I'm going to go write that down. Take it away, Lori.
Okay, sounds great. So hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. It is great to have you all. I wanted to give a shout out to my mother, Jill. Hi, Jill. And Karen, her mom, Gavin, my sister Allison, my grandmother who may be watching, Aunt Cindy. Hi. Oh, and it was also my aunt's birthday. So happy birthday, Aunt Cindy. And of course, I want to give a special shout out as well to all the essential workers, the healthcare workers, frontline, all the people who stock our grocery shelves, and the people who deliver food for us and just make sure that we can function day to day. Thank you all for all you do. Our doctors, our nurses, we are just so lucky and grateful for everything, especially our teachers, the ones who are going to great lengths to educate my son, the ones who had to abandon their traditional plans on such short notice and come up with new plans. Thank you so much for going above and beyond. Love you all. So I don't know about all of you, but when the pandemic first hit in March, like all of you, I was in shock. I was a librarian. I partly entered that profession because I love people so much. And then there I was in quarantine with just my husband and my son. And I got lonely. And, as a consolation, I found myself becoming obsessed with The Great Gatsby. First, I reread the novel, which I hadn't read since high school. And then I watched the Mia Farrow version, followed by the, the Baz Luhrmann version. And I just imagined myself at one of Gatsby's parties surrounded by people. And, I just found myself longing to be part of those roaring 20s, the music, the fashion, everything. And, hopefully once they find a cure for this and this is all over, I'll throw a roaring 20s big party for all of you. So I was looking for 20s style uplifting music, and I came across the musical Chicago. And so now I'm going to sing to you all that jazz from Chicago. So without further ado, let me just music maestro here. Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold, but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz. Slick your hair and wear your buckled shoes. And all that jazz, I hear that Father Dip is gonna blow the blues. And all that jazz, hold on, hun, we're gonna bunny hug. I got some aspirin down at United Drug in case you're faint of heart and want a brand new start to do that jazz. Kind of flash, we're playing fast and loose. And all that jazz, right up here is where we store the juice. And all that jazz. Come on, babe, we're gonna brush the sky. I bet you lucky Lindy never flew so high. 'Cause in the stratosphere, I bet he'd lend an ear to all that jazz. Oh, you're gonna see her shimmy, shimmy, shake, and all that jazz. Whoa, she's gonna shimmy till her garters break, and all that jazz. She'll know where to park her girdle. Oh, her mother's blood will curdle if she knew her baby's view for all that jazz. And all that jazz. I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz. Start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl. And all that jazz. That jazz. All right, well, there it was, all that jazz. So yeah, that's, I love the 20s, and I'm hoping, like I said, that I can throw a big 20 style party soon. So for my next song, I'm going to change pace a little bit, and I'm going to go a little slower. This time, I'm going to take you to the late 1930s to the Wizard of Oz with our friends Dorothy Gale and her dog Toto. And, I basically wanted to sing a song about hope, and thank God there is hope on the horizon. We're getting a new president. The Pfizer vaccine was just approved. The Eli Lilly treatment was just approved. And, we just got to hang in there, the next few months. And, I'm just holding out, I'm holding out for hope. And, we all have to have hope. That's basically, all there is to it. So without further ado, I'm going to give you Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Let me just get my track here. And, okay, here it is. I hope you all enjoy. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere eyes are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream will someday come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops way up above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why, oh, then why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly above the rainbow, why, oh, then why can't
Yay! Great job, Lori.
Thank you, Seth. Thank you for having me.
Jill says that was awesome.
Thank you, Jill.
Yes, Jill
I
went to
miss
high
you.
school with us. Great
Yes.
job. Thank you so much. All right, I'll have to check out more of her book recommendations. All right, so before I do the last song tonight, I want to thank you all for watching tonight. Thanks for performance. They were fantastic. If you want to see what else I have going on for the rest of the year, you should check out my webpage, SethBH.com. That's SethBH.com. That's a little jingle I wrote to help you remember my webpage, SethBH.com. I'm told it's pretty catchy, SethBH.com. That's because jingles are supposed to be catchy. I'm here every Tuesday through December 29th doing the virtual shows right now. If you like my songs tonight, you can check out the rest of the Self-Isolation Song Cycle. And then 180 other of my songs. I have the sheet music available. I have videos. I have some really great music videos. One starring Mario Lopez are on the site. I have 2 CDs. I'm also, we just recorded the Off-Broadway cast album of my musical Love Quirks, which will hopefully resume performances off-Broadway sometime in 2021. Very excited. The CD will probably come out early next year. I also have published 3 books on Amazon. If you don't like reading, I did turn the last one into an audiobook. So if you're too lazy to read, I now read it to you. If you like listening to my voice, you can listen to my podcast. Millennials Are Ruining the World, ? An exennial perspective bridging the gap between generations X and Y. I'm not woke, but I'm awake. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at SethBH.com. It's really easy to follow me on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, just click that little thumbs up button. If you like cats, my cat is also on Facebook. He posts every Catterday. He also has a video of his cat mitzvah, which actually was almost a year ago. He's turning 14 next month. And he co-stars in my web series and sitcom pilot Every Day Little Seth. So if you're like, I want to see more of Seth, he's so funny, I highly recommend checking out SethBH.com. All right, so I'm going to end the show tonight with a song, again, another one about hope. This is the finale of my Self-Isolation Song Cycle, and it goes out to everyone in the world these days. We will get through this, though it might take a while. We will get through this, though each day feels like a trial. We will get through this, though some folks are in denial. We will get through this, my friends. We will get through this. We are strong as a team. We will get through this. Though some days the new steam. We will get through this. We'll wake up from this bad dream. We will get through this, my friends. It may seem endless, but you are not friendless. I am here for you, and others are too. I know you've missed them, but they're still your support system. And we'll have a huge bash. It will be a grand smash when this is through. I swear it's true. We will get through this, not as soon as we choose. We will get through this, though sometimes we'll have to lose. We will get through this, despite what they say on the news. We will get through this, my friends. There's no telling how this ends, but don't lose hope. We will cope, and we will get through this, my friends. All right, please welcome our cast back for a virtual bow. Ginny Swanson, Rachel Diamond, ANNIKA Andersson, Christina DEWAR, L'Oreal O'Neill, Amy Erlanger, Lucy YUWEI Dow, Lori NATTRASS. I did it. I got everyone on the screen at the same time. Woo, that's the most stressful part of the show.
All right.
No one else is commenting, so I don't know if anyone's still watching. It says we still have 17 people. So thank you for watching, everyone. This has been super fun. I'll be back here right next week on Seth's Virtual Talent Showcase. Woo!